It's me, your little boy, Ike Samson. I have something authentic, unique for us choosing ones today. Listen, choosings. You break their heart. Let me tell you, choosings. You make them feel so troubled. Listen, a lot of people are heartbroken because of the fact that you're doing without them. You are succeeding without them. Let me tell you, majority of people up there are secretly like, why do you ought to do without them? Why do you ought to elevate without them? Why do you ought to succeed without them? Why do you ought to increase without them? And that is why they are bothered. Trust me, you have no idea the kind of pain, frustration, and humiliation many people up there are secretly going through. As I'm telling you, you have no idea the kind of humiliation that they are seeing within. You have no idea the kind of trouble that they do, that they just see around. All is because of the fact that you are capable to do without them. Because many people never believe that one day you will have the strength to the point where you will be capable to do without them, where you will be capable to excel, succeed without them. That is why they see you as a troublemaker. That is why they see you as a trouble creator, as a trouble word increaser, because the more you do without them, the more you increase with the trouble. Trust me. That is why many people up there are always angry, annoyed, pissed off. That is why everything about you kick them off. That is why everything about you within you frustrate them. Trust me, many people up there are secretly so nervous because they never thought that you will accurately be able to do what you are doing. They never thought you will absolutely be able to amount for something. And it's something that is secretly hurting a lot of people. Why do you ought to do without them? Who give you the effort rate? Who give you the because trust me, many people are severely in trouble because you decide to do without them. You decide to make yourself useful, unique, authentic. You decide to break things to become great. You decide to break out the chain. You decide to break out that limitation. You decide to be the first to do this, to do that. And that is why they are indeed secretly so offended. Because why do you ought to have the mindset of doing without them? Why do you ought to have that strength to do without them? And that is why they are indeed so mad. That is why they are indeed so troubled, because your sources is something that is hitting them. Your sources is the cause why many people up there are angry with you. Is the cause why they are indeed so troubled. Is the cause why they are indeed so annoyed. Is the cause why many people up there are secretly so frustrated. Because the way you are blessed, the way you are favored, the way the blessings of God keep increasing in your life is something that they never believe. And that is why they are indeed so angry with you, because you decide to prove them wrong. You decide to do what they never believe that you will accurately, absolutely be able to do. So they see your effort as a trouble. They see you're doing as a trouble. They don't see it as something good. They don't see it as something unique. They don't see it as something authentic. So that is why you need to understand the fact that these people don't see your effort as something great. They don't see your effort, your greatness, they don't see it as something that is authentic. Rather, they see it as something that is bad. Why do you ought to do better than them? Why do you ought to elevate better than them? Why do you ought to increase better than them? Why do you ought to be focused better than them? And who give you the impetus, the effort to believe that you will be able to do a sale without them, even when they have made themselves upgrade to that point where they believe within them that you will never be able to amount for something, but you decide to prove them wrong. You decide to do or to disappoint them. And that is why majority of people up there are severely so sick. That is why majority of people up there are accurately so angry. Remain blessed. May God bless you.